Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Shri Prabhupada, this is Preeti Vilasini Devadasi from Atlanta. Thank you, Mataji, for your warm welcoming. And thank you, Uma Mataji, for the beautiful chanting. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Preeti Vilasini Mataji, Dandavat Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much for joining the call and giving your association to us, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat pranams to you and all assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Uma from Oregon. Thank you, Mataji, for your all your encouragement. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Uma Mataji, Dandavat Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much for joining and giving your association to us, Mataji. Hare Krishna, and thank you so much for the very beautiful recitation, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Darshini Mataji, this is Sukhakar Krishnadas from Chennai. All goes to Prabhupada, all goes to all the devotees in Bhakti Sangha. Thanks for allowing me to join your group. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Sukhakara Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much for joining the call and giving your association to us, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Darshini Mataji, Dandavat Pranam to you and all Vaishnava. Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev ki Jai Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Vrinda Gopika Mataji, Dandavat Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much for joining the call every day and giving your association to us, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharajas and all these humble Vaishnavas. This is Kirtida Sundari.
Hare Krishna, Kirtida Sundari Mataji, Dandavat Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much for joining the call and giving your association to us, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Prabhu will be 3 to 5 minutes late. So we can take more introductions or we can read Prabhupada's quote and chant whatever you all feel comfortable. Maybe we can read Prabhupada's quote and then we can continue to chant till he comes.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavat Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. I welcome all of you all to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call, mid-morning session on Sri Caitanya Bhagavat. We are very grateful for your association today. The class will be given by His Grace Ramgiridhari Prabhu. Now, before moving on to the call, I would like to read Srila Prabhupada's quote. Chanakya Pandit says that there is no comparison between a rich man and a learned man. They are different categories. A rich man, a king, may be very respectable in his own country amongst his own men, but a learned scholar is respected all over the world. If one is respected all over the world, and if one is respected in his own village, how there can be any comparison? Dallas, May 21st, 1973. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. We can continue chanting until Prabhuji joins. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, we'll proceed to the session. Today's Chaitanya Bhagavat class will be given by His Grace Ramgiridhari Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. We are very grateful to have you on the call, Prabhuji, to enlighten us on the topic of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, Madhya Khanda, chapter 10, verses 223 to 230. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please take over the call from here. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat ki jai. Thank you so much for waiting. I'm sorry I'm a bit late. We'll start with the meditation. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So we are reading from Chaitanya Bhagavata, Madhya Khanda, chapter 10, text 223 through 230. Pretty much coinciding with our upcoming Narshinga Chaturdasi festival. So we'll read the verse, translation, and then chant some nectar. Sarvayajñamaya rupa karana sukara avirbhava hailatumi jalera vitaram ananta prithvilagi achaya dhashane e prakasha dekile devara anveshene dekile kahiranya apurva darshanam na paila sukha bhakti sunyera karanam. In your bored form as the personification of sacrifice, you once entered into water and held the vast earth on your tusks. The demigods desire to see that form of yours. Although Hiranyaksha saw that wonderful form, he did not receive any happiness because he was devoid of devotional service. Text 226 and 227. Ara maha prakasha dekilatara bhai Mahagopya Hridaye Shri Kamalara Kai Apurva Narsimha Rupa Kahe Tribhuvane Taha Deki Mare Bhakti Sumyera Karane. His brother Hiranyakashipu also saw a wonderful and most confidential manifestation of the Lord, who resides in the heart of Sri Kamala Lakshmi. This wonderful form is renowned in the three worlds as Narasimha Deva. Yet, even after seeing that form, Hiranyakashipu was killed because he was devoid of devotional service. Text 228. Hena bhakti morachara mukena manila yehi bada adbhuta mukakashina padila. I did not care for such devotional service, yet my head did not fall off. This is indeed astonishing. Kubja Yajnapatni Puranari Malakaram Kotaya Dekila Tara Prakasha Tomaram. However, Kubja, the wives of the sacrificial Brahmanas, the women of Mathura, and the florist, all able to see your form. Text 230. Bhakti yoge tomare paila tara saba se khane mare kamsa dheki anubhava. They were able to see you simply due to their devotional service, yet Kamsa was destroyed at the same place in spite of seeing your opulence. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakayam Chakshurun Militam Menam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namam Vishnu Padayam Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So we have a very wonderful context, very much connected to our festivities. Interestingly, I am right now in a holy place called Madurai in Dakshin Bharat. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had visited here, and a lot of pastimes of the Lord and Alvars, and so many wonderful. It's a Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela chapter 9 for almost 15-20 verses. Srila Prabhupada discusses the glories of this place in connection with the Ramayana. Anyway, so it's a great opportunity to discuss Krishna Katha in the assembly of Vaishnavas from a holy dham. And on an auspicious day, today being our dearest Jayananda Prabhu, so Jayananda Prabhu's disappearance day. So we are going to discuss this current context through some sets of reflections as always, and try to learn some lessons for ourselves. To set the context, these verses that we read today, they were all spoken by none other than our dearest Mukunda, one of the personal confidential associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. After the interesting conversation between Srivas Thakur and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, wherein Srivas Thakur was pleading the Lord to give audience to Mukunda, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that he is an offender and I will not see him. And then Mukunda started to cry, almost to give up his life, when Mahaprabhu said that probably after a million birth, I will be able to see him. That itself was a joy for Mukunda, that he will eventually get to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he was celebrating and jumping up and down. And he is constantly glorifying the Lord, that how he is very kind. And then the Lord jokingly, smilingly responded, saying that, my dear Mukunda, how can I disown you? How can I disregard the love and devotional service that you have done for me? So all that I said was a joke, but even if whatever I said, that you may have to take million births to see me, your just pure devotional service surpassed those million births in one moment, and you became qualified enough to receive my special love, and you are free from all the offenses, and you are clean, neat, and you are becoming our dearest. So that's when Mukunda is feeling all the more emotional, and he is trying to express his words of humility, gratitude, and surrender. Mukunda, when he was responding, he is doing a very interesting comparison. And this interesting comparison is, he is explaining different circumstances. In the same circumstance, how a devotee got benefited and how a person who did not get benefit in the same circumstance. And the difference, the factor that differentiate between them were the devotional service component. So he gave example all the way from Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu. Previously, he gave the example of Duryodhana witnessing the Lord's Virat Rupa, and he is explaining about Mathura Vasis, Kamsa, and he is explaining a fantastic comparison, saying that even if somebody is able to witness the Lord's opulence, so long as the person's heart is not imbued with love and devotion towards the Supreme Lord, he will not be able to get the audience with the Lord so soon. It may take a prolonged period in time for him to go through the purificatory process and eventually win the Lord. So we will churn this current context through some sets of reflections. First, let us talk about the aspect of devotional service. So this devotional service is a very important topic, point, and happens to be our constitutional conversation. If there is any conversation that we have to have for eternity, that is devotional service towards our Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because Jivera Swarupahoy Krishnera Nityadas, that a person happens to be Krishna's eternal servant, and the duty of eternal servant is to perform devotional service to the Lord. Our chanting, our association, our reading, our dham visit, our all purificatory process are meant for us to perform pure, unadulterated devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If this devotional service is not properly performed, then to get to that stage, we will have to, go to so many purificatory processes. But if somebody is able to perform pure devotional service, unadulterated pure devotional service, then that person is properly situated. So all our endeavor, whether we are this Bhagavatam session or our regular chanting, our reading, our sangha, our kirtana. So one is devotional service. Second is participating in Yuga Dharma. When we are in this Kali Yuga, our Yuga Dharma is performing Harinama Sankirtana, and our constitutional function is performing devotional service. So as a first reflection, I will talk about the devotional service. In fact, all my reflections are on devotional service, but from a different context or different perspective of that. The basic definition, as we all have heard about devotional service, Hrishikena Hrishikesa Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. Hrishikena Hrishikesa Sevanam Anya Abhilashita Sunyam Jnana Karmadi Anavritam Anukulena Krishnanusilanam Bhakti Ruchyate. That is pure devotional service, and Hrishikena Hrishikesa Sevanam is pure devotional service, and all these definitions put together defines what devotional service is. The first definition about devotional service is about Hrishikena Hrishikesa Sevanam Sarva Upadi Vinirmuktam. When I am able to get rid of all my upadis, false designations, then I will be able to perform pure devotional service. If we can define this pure devotional service as a Gaudiya Vaishnava, how will we define it? We will define it as performing service to the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of the Lord. Gopi Bharta Padakamalayur Dasa 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 Anudas. So by being Das of the Das of the Das, I will perform pure devotional service. I don't even long, I don't even qualify to serve the Supreme Lord directly. So Mahaprabhu's mood is that I will get rid of all the designations. I will get rid of all my upadis, no strings attached. I will serve the lotus feet of the devotees who are serving the lotus feet of the devotees who are in turn serving the Supreme Lord. I would like to highlight this particular aspect of Dasanu Dasanu Das from a very interesting episode from Srimad Ramayana. So, what happened after Ravana was killed? Mother Sita was reunited with Lord Ram. And when Mother Sita was reunited with Lord Rama, Sugriva offered his Vimana. He said, my dear Lord, everybody is waiting for you in Ayodhya. If you go by walk, it will take a long time. So please take my Vimana. It's a very special Vimana, very special airplane that it can expand according to the size of the person who is controlling them. So the Lord was very happy with that offer. So the Lord told, my dear Vibhishana, why don't you also join us? Because you did a lot for us in this mission. So please join this team. So Vibhishana very happily joined. So Lord Ram, Lakshmana, Hanuman, Mother Sita, Sugriva, Vibhishana, and all the Vanaras, they all joined. So then Sugriva was a bit unhappy. So Rama said, my dear Sugriva, you seem to be a bit unhappy. May I know why? And Sugriva said, well, my dear sir, at the beginning of our engagement, or when I met you the first place, you did offer me to save me from Vali. In return, I promised you to serve in getting back Mother Sita. At that time, you told that not even one Vanara of my team have to be spared in this mission. But unfortunately, we lost several Vanaras in the battlefield. So I'm a bit upset. I don't know what will I tell the family. So Lord Rama said, never mind, I made a promise, I will keep up my promise. Take me to the battlefield where the war happened. So Sugriva took Lord Rama over there, and by the divine glance of Lord Ramachandra, all the dead Vanaras woke up as if they were in a deep sleep, and as soon as they saw, they were just, so they were kind of just waking up and jumping, and then Sugriva became extremely happy, and they were also joining the entourage to go to Ayodhya. So now the entire Vanara Sena, Vibhishna, Sitaram, Lakshman, Hanuman, everybody is on the airplane, and the Lord is explaining to Mother Sita about various things that had happened in her absence. Particularly, he pointed to different places from the airplane. You see that place? That is where we camped. You see that place? That is where Jatayu met us. You see that place? That is where we started constructing the bridge. So he kept on explaining, and he was very emotionally explaining how Vanarasena happened to be very great blessings for him to find out Mother Sita. So when he was explaining, Mother Sita said, my dear Swami, I have a personal request. So Lord Ramachandra says, of course, whatever request you want, I will fulfill. So Mother Sita said, I am very happy to hear how so many Vanaras they had helped in the mission. But I'm just thinking, since you are all going to Ayodhya to celebrate the victory and also reunion with the family, all the Vanaras, they could perform devotional service to you with the help of their family back home. Because these Vanaras' wives and children, they cooperated, they supported, they did not stop these Vanaras in performing the service. They could come forward and do this service. So I personally wish that when we are going to Ayodhya, we take those family members along with us. So Sri Ramachandra Prabhu was super surprised, and look at the request of Mother Sita, the heart of a mother, and the mood of a perfect Vaishnavi, the mood of a perfect servant of the Supreme Lord. One who is serving the Supreme Lord, how they are extremely sensitive towards the finest details involved in the process of devotional service. It is not superficial, it is not something external. It is about the finest of the finest details and information, and that love of how a servant could serve because of somebody else's support. So that person is equally eligible to be the recipient of the mercy. So Sri Ramachandra Prabhu said, yes, of course. So the entire Vimana went to Kishkinda, and all the Vanaras, they were super happy now that they are going to be reunion with the family, and so they went, and all the wives of the Vanaras, the children of the Vanaras, they all decked up, whatever cosmetics they would wear or whatever, I don't know. So they all decked up and jumped into the Vimana, and the entire team went to Ayodhya. Then the story goes further. But the point I want to drive home as a part of devotional service is, as a first reflection, number one, devotional service, fundamental definition is relinquishing of our upadhi, which means no personal agenda, performing service to the Supreme Lord. And number two, making sure we perform that service following in the footsteps of our previous acharyas. And the third aspect of it is that we perform the service in such a manner, we will serve those who served, in turn, serving that person happens to be the mood of performing devotional service. Mother Sita wanted to give credit, blessings, mercy to those who are serving the servants of the Supreme Lord. What to speak of, servant of the Supreme Lord, she wants to acknowledge the servant of the Supreme Lord. So that is the mood. So the first reflection I want to say here is that what Mukunda is explaining about the importance of devotional service that immediately attracts the Supreme Lord, that immediately makes a jiva get glued to the Supreme Lord is this devotional service. Not just service, not just devotion, devotional service. Because Prabhupada explains in the introduction to Nectar of Devotion a very nice point. Because Prabhupada says, consciousness alone won't help. Many times we think that I will raise up my consciousness, I will raise up my consciousness. So Prabhupada says that consciousness alone won't help. We need to perform, something very important. I will just read that portion from Nectar of Devotion introduction. So this is from introduction, a small paragraph. It says this devotional service is a sort of cultivation. It is not simply inaction for people who like to be inactive or devote their time for silent meditation. There are many different methods for people who want this, but cultivation of Krishna consciousness is different. The particular word used by Srila Rupa Goswami in this connection is anusilana, or cultivation by following the predecessor teachers, acharyas. As soon as we say cultivation, we must refer to activity. Without activity, consciousness alone cannot help us. I read it again. Without activity, consciousness alone cannot help us. So the point here is that we are not talking about devotion alone. We are not talking about service alone. Our definition of bhakti is devotional service. Bhakti yoga means devotional service. And Prabhupada further writes, all activities may be divided into two classes. One class may be for achieving a certain goal, and the other may be for avoiding some unfavorable circumstance. In Sanskrit, these activities are called pravritti and nivritti, positive and negative action. Those who are cultivating spiritual life and executing devotional service are always engaged in activity. Such activity can be performed with the body or with the mind. So hence, the bottom line is that our devotional service is something about which Mukunda is mentioning, is about our lifeline. It's about our fundamental constitutional existence. And the glories of being part of this Gaudiya Vaishnava processes, we are taught about this. We are revealed about this. We are talking about this. We are given opportunity about this. Unlike various other processes, various other sampradayas, where this aspect is never touched upon. This was the complaint of Narada Muni to Vyasadeva, and this was the complaint of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu about Mukunda when he was interacting earlier, saying that this guy jumps between one sampradaya to other sampradaya because of various association he fails to realize and recognize the glories of pure devotional service. So I want to wrap up my first reflection by saying, number one, Hrishikena Hrishikesha Sevanam, Sarva Upadhi Nirmuktam. I get rid of all my false designation and performing devotional service to the Supreme Lord. That's first definition or first aspect. But that aspect is further expanded by saying Anukulyena Krishna Anusilana. So which is what I just read. That Anusilana means cultivating by following the predecessor teachers. And third, if you can extract the words of Caitanya Mahaprabhu, this devotional service is to be performed as a servant of the servant of the servant. So which means even if I serve, even if I glorify, even if I recognize, even if I appreciate those who are serving the Supreme Lord, and in turn who are those who are serving such a person, even that is considered as glorious. Second reflection that I want to bring in this context is about the three interesting characteristics that Kapila Dev is talking about pure devotional service. Because all that we are discussing now, these are all part of pure devotional service. These interactions that is happening in the Mahaprakash Leela, which is happening in the Srivas Angan, they are not some ordinary activities. They are not just some ordinary devotion. They are not some, some sort of initial or primitive things. They are core, mellowed, and very, ripened form of devotional service. So, in Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 29th chapter, in one particular verse, Kapila Deva is explaining the glories of devotional service in a very nice way. This is from 3.29, 11 and 12. So in this purport, there are three qualities about pure devotional service that Srila Prabhupada is writing. So I would like to talk about that. I will read the translation of this 3.29, 11, 12. The manifestation of unadulterated devotional service is exhibited when one's mind is at once attracted to hearing the transcendental name and qualities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is residing in everyone's heart. So, the glorification that Mukunda is keeping and the comparison that he is bringing, what is he trying to say? I was not naturally attracted like Kubja, like Sudama, like Mathura Vasis, like the Dwaraka Vasis, like so and so, like so and so, like so and so. So he says, I am not such a, in spite of my being so, fallen, I do not know how my head is still with my hair, with my torso. How is not even chopped off by now because I disregarded devotional service. Even though I am witness to this, even though I am audience to this, even though I am in the same vicinity where these wonderful things are going on. So, Mukunda's repentance, or you can say his outpouring of the heart, his expressing his jubilation and his gratitude, saying that, my dear Caitanya Mahaprabhu, what made you to accept me? I didn't have a natural attraction for you. I didn't have natural devotional service like all these people. And this particular verse explains about what is that natural devotional service is all about. We spoke about general definition and established devotional service based on the definition of devotional service. But we'll talk about the emotions that was spoken by Kapila Dev to Devahuti, which Prabhupada is very nicely explaining. So he says, when someone heard the glories of the holy name, someone heard about Krishna, someone heard about the qualities of the Supreme Lord, his mind is naturally attracted. पशुपा की जूड़े पासाना भी तारे सुनिजार गुण गाता परम karuna. In that song, Lochandas Thakura is writing that even Pashu Pakshis, all of them, they are getting attracted. Why a stone-hearted person like me is not able to get attracted? So many descriptions are there when your holy name is chanted, hairs stand on the end, tears flow. Nothing of those emotions are manifesting. So why, when, how such mood can be inculcated? So Prabhupada writes, the basic principle of this unadulterated pure devotional service is love of Godhead. Mad guna shruti matrena premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena. So Narshingadev, Prabhupada writes, one of the important reasons why Narshingadev appeared is to establish that God exists. Prabhupada says, Narshingadev has appeared to convince the atheist that there is, who are saying that there is no God, it's a lying propaganda. So when Prahlad Maharaj, he could see Narshingadev every moment. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena. His eyes are anointed with pure love. Our eyes are covered with cataract of illusion. So if this cataract of illusion is removed and pure love is given, we will also be able to see what Prahlad Maharaj saw. So Prahlad Maharaj's love for Narshingadev, Prahlad Maharaj's love for the Supreme Lord comes from Sriman Narada Muni, who taught at a very young age. So Srila Prabhupada writes that if somebody's eyes are purified, I'll just exactly read the verbatim. Srila Prabhupada says, this is the symptom of a Mahabhagavata. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santas Sadaiva Hridayeshu Vilokyanti. Those who have developed prema, love of God, their eyes are anointed with ointments for clear vision. When the ointment of love of God will be applied in our eyes, then with these eyes we shall be able to see God. God is not invisible. Just like a man with a cataract or some other eye disease, he cannot see, but that does not mean things are not existing. He cannot see. God is there. But because my eyes are not competent to see God, therefore I deny God. But God is present. So Prabhupada was very bold, firm, and he was emphatic to establish Krishna consciousness movement and how Krishna is our Father, how Krishna is our controller, and how we are all supposed to serve the Supreme Lord. He went to all those places even where people have denied the existence of God and established, because he is a Mahabhagavata. And the symptoms of a Mahabhagavata with the nature of devotional service is what Prabhupada is writing. So Prabhupada says 3 words or 3 attributes about this pure devotional service. Number 1, he says avichinna. Avichinna means without interruptions. Is very important in this connection. No material condition can stop the flow of devotional service of a pure devotee. No material condition can stop the flow of devotional service of a pure devotee. The perfect example is our dearest Jayananda Prabhu. No material condition. If anybody knew the glories of Jayananda Prabhu, the reason Jayananda Prabhu is treated so high to an extent that Srila Prabhupada said that every Rath Yatra we should have him, because his contribution for the preaching mission, even within a very short stint, is commendable. It is to highlight, it is to set the benchmark of what pure devotional service is, even in this 20th century. What was Jayananda Prabhu's greatest contribution? His greatest contribution was nothing could deter him. No material condition can stop his performance of devotional service. When Jayananda Prabhu left the body, the local market people who were supposedly not so very cordial and not so very cultured, they known for their notorious behavior, that even normal people won't want to deal with them because of their whatever, behavior, rude behavior. They came and they shed tears, saying that there is no one will be like this Jayananda. I guess the aspect of pure devotional service is that his health did not stop him. Obstacles did not stop him. So much of extra workload that his colleagues or his fellow members may not have done did not deter him. Oh, I am all alone doing. Those who have witnessed him, they have said that every Sunday after the Sunday love feast, when everybody is gone to their quarters full and tired, Jayananda would be alone cleaning the temple, keeping it completely clean, make sure the trash are properly settled, and he would then and go and have prasadam. Even till the last moment of his life, he kept on performing devotional service. And when the Rath Yatra got broken, the very next day when Rath Yatra was there, and everybody gave up, everybody gave some other solution. He was the one who stood rock solid and said that no, Jagannath Rath Yatra will happen and we will make it happen. So the point here is that avichinna, without interruptions, no material condition can stop His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, his recent departure. So many people mentioned about this point. So many people in the execution of devotional service in the last 50 plus years, since 1968 till this point in time, was not easy, especially to perform a managerial function in India with so much of cultural and several diversity. So he performed the devotional service simply for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada, and nothing could stop. One of the characteristics when they were glorifying him, that he was a Prabhupada man. He never changed here and there for our, in his devotional service, and what he decided, he did it. He achieved the target, because when Rohini temple was made, there was a temple in New Delhi. There's a place called Rohini. Recently on Ramanavami day, the temple was inaugurated. It seems on that day, Gopal Krishna Maharaj said that I have achieved the target, because he had set a target to have 18 temples, and he had achieved the target. That is a Vaishnava. The place where Srila Prabhupada used to live, the place called Chittiwada, it's also in somewhere in NCR region in Delhi. Srila Prabhupada wanted that place. For several years, ISKCON couldn't get that. But only because of the endeavor of Gopal Krishna Maharaj, they got that place. Srila Prabhupada wanted a beautiful temple in Kurukshetra, which is a very important place because of Bhagavad Gita. And for a long time, it was a pending project, but Gopal Krishna Maharaj made it happen. So this is a Vaishnava. Hanuman, when he was jumping over. So we can go on and giving so many examples. So avichinna is one of the aspects of devotional service. Second, ahaituki. Ahaituki means without reason. A pure devotee does not render loving service to the personality of Godhead for any cause or for any benefit, material or spiritual. Nrsimhadev, after he finished Hiranyakashipu, Nrsimhadev had Prahlad Maharaj on his lap. I've said this before. I'm sure there's nothing wrong in churning it again and again. So Prahlad Maharaj was on, Nrsimhadev's lap. Nrsimhadev's Ugra stage was pacified just because Prahlad Maharaj sat on Nrsimhadev's lap. Nrsimhadev was licking on Prahlad Maharaj's body, because as a lion, he was expressing his love. He was smelling all over Prahlad Maharaj's head and he was licking. And then he asked, "My dear Prahlad, please ask me something. I would like to give you something." Prahlad Maharaj said, "My dear Nrsimhadev, I don't want anything." That's when Nrsimhadev persisted, "No, you should ask something. I want to give you something." So Prahlad Maharaj is giving a very profound response. What was he saying? He was saying, "My dear Nrsimhadev, you are my master, unconditionally and eternally. You don't need to prove you as my master by giving me something." This is a very, very bold statement, and also something may sound as if Prahlad Maharaj was rude. But Prahlad Maharaj was trying to say in a very candid way that you don't need to prove your superiority by offering me something. Even if you don't offer, even if you kind of, torture me, Aslishyava padaratam pinashtumam adarshanad marma hatam karotva. Even if you do not appear, do not give what I am asking for, still you are O my worshipable Lord. Nrsimhadev was so moved. He said, "No, I want to, I want to give you something." So then Prahlad Maharaj is opening up. So if you still insist that you want to give something to me, my dear Lord, here is what my request is. Yadi dasyasi me kaman varam stvam varadarsham kamanam hridya samrogam bhavatastu vrnevaram. 7-10-7. I've always requested my students to memorize this prayer, because this prayer helps us to properly seek something from the Lord, because we have been tuned to ask something from the Lord. Always we keep on asking, "You give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that." So if you really want to ask something, why don't we ask this? Yadi dasyasi me kaman varam stvam varadarsham kamanam hridya samrogam bhavatastu vrnevaram. If you really want to bestow, my dear Nrsimhadev, you give these blessings. Kamanam hridya samrogam. My heart is filled with so much of sense gratificatory propensity because of this lust, greed, anger, envy, ego, pride, illusion. And bhavam roham, this is a big disease for me. This propensity is actually crippling me in performing pure devotional service. I have theoretical knowledge. I have an understanding. I really know what is correct. But I am not able to do that correct because of this roha, because of this bimari, because of this disease. Kamanam hridya samroham bhavatastu vrnevaram. Can you please give me that boon by which the propensity, not just the sense gratification desire, the propensity, the underlying root cause which makes me to desire, even that I want to approve. So pure devotional service is ahai tuki, means without reason. I worship the Lord for nothing, no strings attached. I don't want anything. I just love the Lord. Typically, Prabhupada explains, typically if you want to understand the pure love that exists in the spiritual world, the closest, that is available in this material world is the sincere mother's sincere love for their child. I'm not talking about modern mothers, but typically those who are very sincere in their, parenting. They don't expect anything in return from their child. They just want the child to be happy. And the child, if they are very well cultured, they also want to serve without anything in return. So the point is ahaituki. Third symptom is about avyavahita, without cessation. A pure devotee must engage in the service of the Lord 24 hours a day without cessation. Or Haridas Thakur, or Prahlad Maharaj, our dearest AC Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And recently, we saw a very famous video of Gopal Krishna Maharaj being circulated, where even in the dream he was performing Aarti. We cannot imitate them. We should not imitate them. We need not imitate them. But at least we should know that's the benchmark. When Parasara Muni, who was just 7 years young, entered the assembly when Markandeya Rishi was giving a Bhagavatam class. At that time, Markandeya Rishi's age was 7 kalpa. So when Markandeya Rishi was giving a Bhagavatam class, so many people were in the assembly. Parasara Muni entered. He was a 7-year-old, small 7-year-old boy at that time. But as soon as Markandeya Rishi saw Parasara Muni, he stood up from his Vyasasana, folded his palms and greeted him. Parasara Muni felt a little embarrassed. He said, "My dear sir, you are giving Bhagavatam class, you are such an exalted, senior most Vaishnava in this assembly. I am just a 7-year-old boy." Markandeya Rishi responded that seniority may be by age, by ashrama, by varna, by position, but advancement in Krishna consciousness is by somebody's divine consciousness. Not even one moment in your life since your appearance have gone when you did not think of Krishna. So you are an advanced Vaishnava. You deserve this respect, my dear sir. So the aspect here is that Kirtaniya Sadahari. Sometimes we get confused. How Kirtaniya Sadahari? Sada is not possible because I sleep, I have other functions. So somebody explained that if your purpose of existence and activities that you are performing, their ultimate goal, if it is for pleasing the Supreme Lord, then the associated actions are also purified and given credit as devotional service. So from that perspective, I sleep properly to keep my body healthy so that I can perform devotional service. That sleep is considered slumber in the mode of goodness only. So bottom line is Kirtaniya Sadahari. Bottom line is Avyavahita. Without cessation, a person is engaged in the service of the Lord. So my second reflection is about how these three aspects constitute a very important aspect of pure devotional service, about which Mukunda was highlighting, saying that I do not have them. I know I am almost very close to the time, but just allow me for 5 more minutes because I just want to tell one more reflection and then we can end the session. So Mukunda is, repenting that I do not have the devotional service that others have. So what does that repentance mean in this context is for us? That is a lesson for us. So as a third reflection, what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to yearn for the devotional service. Seek for the devotional service. Kabe habe bolo sedinamar aparada guchi shuddhana meruchi kripa bole kabe hridaye sanchar trinadikahina kabe nijamani. That whole song, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is writing about several, self-introspective questions How will I develop this devotional service attitude? How will I develop this sense of responsibility towards my devotional life? So my third reflection, quickly, I just want to say a couple of points, then we will summarize. Is about, we spoke about devotional service definition, we spoke about devotional service emotions, and the finer aspects of how ahaituki, avyavahita, avichinna as the characteristics make the devotional service unadulterated. What as sadhakas, as a practicing devotee, that we need to do? I would say three things. Number one, each and every one of us should question ourselves. Do I have a devotional service that I am being given? Devotional service is not something that I can take. There is something that is everybody can take. Japa, everybody can take. Dancing in the Sankirtan, everybody is supposed to do. You don't need a special processor. But to perform a committed devotional service, you need to be empowered. Seva adhikara diye koromidasi. Of course, there's a set empowerment from Srila Prabhupada and Caitanya Mahaprabhu. From that order, you can definitely follow them. But you know, remember, that's an order that I am following. It is not just something that I consider as my prerogative or I consider it as my birthright. Because devotional service, even though it is our constitutional nature, right now in a conditioned state, we are not yet prepared for performing devotional service. So we need to be properly groomed and trained and inculcated into the devotional service. So the aspect is that I want to say each and every one of us have to have a devotional service, an accountable, a responsible, answerable devotional service, answerable to our seniors, responsible to our community and the service that I've taken, accountability. So we need to have a service, some service, because that is what we are praying when we are chanting the holy name of the Lord. That is what we are praying. The second aspect is, if I do not have a service, or if I have a service, either way, I need to see if I have a senior. Because what happens is that there are many times we don't need a senior. That's the feeling that we have. I and Krishna, there is nobody is in between. You need to have a senior, you need to have an authority, you need to have a personality to whom you look up to. So if you have a service, you have to look up to your senior and try to be accountable, responsible towards him. If you do not have a service, you should have a senior. What if you do not have a senior? If you are not surrendered to someone, then we need to identify someone to go and surrender. Please accept me. Please engage me in your service. Please engage me in Krishna's service. That is the mood. So number one, we need to have a service. Number two, we need to have a senior to whom we are accountable and answerable to the service. Number three, if you do not have a senior, we need to have a senior. We should search senior, meaning some superior, some devotees under whose order, under whose direction. It could be directly our spiritual master. It could be some senior disciples of a spiritual master, senior members of the community. It need not be a very complicated. It's very simple, but it's important. That's the process. When we have devotional service, when we are performing the devotional service to our sincerest ability, we make progress and we will be able to see Krishna within our life. Because Krishna is, as we read, Krishna is naturally get attracted to the pure devotional service of his devotees. He can, he can give up everything else, but not his devotees and devotional service. So Mukunda is, repenting that even though I do not have a devotional service, I've been given, such a love and care. What is because of all these wonderful devotees who have given? So just because we are witnessing to the opulence of the Lord, just because we are audience to such an opulences, just because we are, because many times we may be born in a Brahmin family, we may be born in an intelligent family, maybe we are accomplished, we may have resources, we may have so many things. We may be proud that I'm already blessed. But unless and otherwise we perform pure devotional service, unmotivated, uninterrupted, unalloyed, we have a long way to go. So thank you so much. Here Mukunda is further going to, express these words that Mukunda spoke here are natural feelings of a humble, simple, accomplished devotee. He never thinks that he is ever qualified, but Krishna is speaking to Narada Muni in Brihad Bhagavatamrita. That is the nature of a devotee. They will never think that they are great, but each and every one of the devotees are capable of delivering the entire universe. So all glories to Vaishnavas, all glories to the wonderful devotional service, and all glories to the Sankirtan movement, which has touched upon that important aspect for our life. Otherwise, you would have been, just roaming around like any other sentimentalist. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat ki jai, His Grace Jayananda Prabhu ki jai. Any questions or comments, I'll be happy to respond.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavad Pranam, Holy Srila Prabhupada, please accept my humble obeisances. Prabhuji, thank you so much for the very, very beautiful class and, also telling us the glories of His Grace Jayananda Prabhu, and as well as telling, the importance of having a spiritual superior under whose guidance we always perform bhakti. Otherwise, we'll just whimsically do something when we want to, and when we don't feel like doing, when the mind tricks us, we'll just stop doing, and there'll be no continuity in devotional service. Stressing on that point. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. If anyone has any questions or any reflections, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Danvat Pranams. Very, very beautiful class as always, Prabhu. Lot of takeaway points on what should be our mood and how different. You give so many examples of how many devotees, perform exemplary services against all odds. So very inspirational on the eve of Narsimha Chaturdasi, Prabhuji. Thank you so much as always. And if if organizers are away and are okay, and if you have the time, please do sing a bhajan. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Koti Koti Dandavat Pranam. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Very inspiring class. Always, Prabhuji, आपके पास बहुत कुछ सीखते हैं. जब गोपाल कृष्ण महाराज की बिल्कुल ही तबीयत ठीक नहीं थी, तो we have seen that video कि उनका मूड क्या होता है. Prabhuji, my question, after so many years, sometimes when the physical body is given a trouble, my left leg, before that right leg surgery, now left leg is some problem in veins. So it's always in Jagannath Yatra, Jai Pataka Maharaj Seva time. So please pray for me that after 2 weeks I am qualified to do Seva in the kitchen, Prabhuji. Still cooking dal, rice, sabji, not able to make roti. And Prabhuji, please pray for all of us, Bhakti Sangha, all Vaishnava, that we are qualified to enter in Shridham, Mayapur Dham, Shri Vrindavan Dham, Shri Jagannath Puri Dham. Koti Koti Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji. We are very grateful to Bhakti Sangha, Prabhuji. पता नहीं कहाँ होते अगर भक्ति संघा नहीं होता. जॉब भी सीनियर सिटीजन की टेक केयर थी, प्रभु जी. तो 8 साल से मॉर्निंग 8:30 हम बोल तो नहीं सकते बिकॉज वी आर वर्किंग दैट टाइम, पर सुबह 8 बजे से लेके 12 बजे तक कंटिन्यूस वैष्णव का एसोसिएशन मिलता है. हरि हरि गौरंगा. प्लीज प्रे कि ऐसे ही अगर ये जन्म में भक्ति खत्म न करे तो नेक्स्ट जन्म में भी भक्ति संघा का हमें वैष्णव का एसोसिएशन मिले. हरि हरि गौरंगा. प्रभु टेक कोटि कोटि दंडवत प्रणाम.
You're always an inspiration, Mataji, for your simplicity and humility. I will definitely pray to the Lord. I'm also equally needing prayers, but for sure, praying for everyone is always a wonderful service. So thank you so much for your simplicity, because it is very important in our life in the build. Any other questions, comments, reflections? Okay, so if there are none, then I will sing a song called Vignapati. Kabe Habe Bolo Say the Namahar. This is the song by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So I'll just read the meaning of the song and then I'll sing this song for the pleasure of all the Vaishnavas. When, oh when will that day be mine? When will you give me your blessings? Erase all my offenses and give my heart a taste for chanting the holy name in purity. When will I taste the essence of the holy name, feeling myself to be lower than the grass, my heart filled with tolerance? When will I give respect to all others and be free from desire for respect from them? When will I cry out that I have no longer any desire for wealth and followers, poetry and beautiful women, all of which are meant just for bodily pleasure? O Gaura Hari, give me costless devotional service to your lotus feet, birth after birth. When will my body be covered with goosebumps and my voice broken with emotion as I pronounce Krishna's name? When will my body change color and my eyes flow with endless tears as I chant? When will I give up all thought of the end of the world and society to run like a madman along the banks of the Ganges in Navadvipa, singing and dancing and sincerely calling out the names of Gaura and Nityananda? When will Nityananda Prabhu be merciful to me and deliver me from the enchantment of the sense objects? When will he give me the shade of his lotus feet and the right to enter the marketplace Namahata, the holy name? When will I buy, borrow, or steal the ecstasies of the holy name? When will I lose myself in the intoxication of the holy name? When will I immerse myself in the nectar of the holy name after grasping the feet of a saint who constantly relishes the flavors of devotion? When will I feel compassion for all living beings? When will I forget my own pleasure and genuine humility? And when will I, Bhaktivinoda, meekly go from door to door preaching your message of love? Habe habe bolo sedinama aparadha guchi sudana me ruchi kripa bole kabe hridaye sanchar ऋणाधिकाहीना कबे निजे मारणी सहिष्णुता गुणा हृदय ते आनी सकले मनादा आपनी आमानी होए आस्वादी बोना मरस धन जनारा कवित सुंदरी बोली बोना चाही देहो सुखकारी जन्म जन्म दाओ ओहे गौरा हरि आहै तुकी भक्ति चरणे तो ओरिते श्री कृष्ण नाम उच्चारण पुलकित देहो गदगद वचना वैपर्ण्य बेपतो हबे संघटना निरंतर नेत्रे भावे अशुदा कबे नवद्वीपे सुरधुनि ताटे गौर नित्यानंदा बोली निष्कपटे नाचिया गाइया बेराई बो चुटे बातुलेर प्रायचार्या विचार कबे नित्यानंदा मोरे कोरिदोया चाराइबे मोरा विषयेर माया दिया मोरे नीजा चरणेर छाया नामेर हाथे ते दिबे अधिकार किनी बोलु जीवो हरि नाम रसा नाम रसे माती होइबो विवशा रासेर रसिका चरण परशा করিয়া মজিব রাসে আনিবার কবে জীবে দয়া হইবে হুদয়া নিজ সুখ ভুলি সুদিন হৃদয়া বকতি বিনোদা করিয়া বিনয়াম শ্রী আজ্ঞা তাহালা করিবে প্রচার হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय प्रभुपदा 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 जय प्रभुपदा निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल श्री श्री गौर निताय की जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल हरे कृष्ण
Thank you, Prabhuji. Koti Koti Vidanpat Pranam. Prabhuji, can I take 2 minutes for Jayanand Prabhu?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, Prabhuji. I hear from H.H. Jayapataka Maharaj that Jayanand Prabhuji को एक बार जब वो गाड़ी चलाते थे वो दिन में और फिर जो भी इनकम होती थी वो टेम्पल में देते थे, तो द ड्रेस कोड इज ब्लैक पैंट एंड व्हाइट शर्ट, पर उनके पास वो भी नहीं था। तो उनको फाइन हुआ जब जज ने पूछा कि व्हाई यू आर नॉट वेयरिंग ब्लैक पैंट एंड व्हाइट शर्ट, तो वो उन्होंने बताया कि मेरी जो भी इनकम होती है पूरे दिन की तो ये मेरे गुरु महाराज की सेवा के लिए, श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलराम सुभद्रानी गौर निताई की सेवा के लिए जाती है। तो जज ने भी उनको माफ कर दिया एंड then one rich person is there and they give a black pant and white shirt uniform to him and this is the mood of Jayanand Prabhu। and आपने बताया ऐसे सब लोग थक जाते थे पर वो सेवा करने को नहीं थकते थे, पूरा दिन वो मंदिर में प्रभुपाद को हेल्प करते थे और पूरी नाइट वो गाड़ी चलाते। तो प्रभु जी हमारे पास तो एक कीड़ी के पैर जितना भी क्वालिफिकेशन नहीं है, प्लीज प्रे फॉर अस दैट बड़े बड़े तपेले भर के प्रसाद बनाए और तो कुछ नहीं आता है। कोटि कोटि दंडवत प्रणाम। जय श्री प्रभुपाद।
बस जो आता है बहुत सही ढंग से आप कर रहे हो, भगवान आपसे खुश होंगे और जगन्नाथ जी का ढेर सारा आशीर्वाद मिलेगा, भक्तों के आशीर्वाद मिलेगा और हम भगवान से प्रार्थना करते हैं आपके लिए भी और आप भी हमारे लिए प्रार्थना कीजिएगा। एक्चुअली जयानंद प्रभु ने जयप्रदा महाराज को फर्स्ट शेयरिंग किया जब जयप्रदा महाराज came to ISKCON, he had a very powerful influence of Jayananda Prabhu. So we are all very grateful for such an exemplary Vaishnavas in our lives. Thank you so much. So maybe we'll end the session. I guess no more questions.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Prabhuji, with your permission, we'll end the session if there are no more questions.
Sure.
वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। हिज ग्रेस रामगिरिधरी प्रभु की जय।